Hello friends, grab your water. We've got a lot to cover today. Another week and another step closer to hitting all my goals for the month. This week I really have been focusing on the meal planning, meal prep, and also tracking my food and macros, but especially my protein and calories every day. I do want to go over that with you all, but first I want to quickly touch on the other goals that I was working on this month. I'm still doing really well with hitting my water. On Saturday, I don't think I quite hit 48 ounces, but every other day I hit the 48 ounces plus some. Really happy with that. It's going really well, and I think I'm getting close to bumping that up. On the movement goals, this week is 4.5 weeks since I officially started with the Copilot app and setting goals of walking and also 1 gym workout per week. This week I hit my 3 walks per week, 1 mile each, and also the gym workout. I'm continuing to build on that workout and add some exercises, starting to feel really good about that. I think that it's definitely starting to become a habit. Next week, I'm probably going to discuss with my coach about adding on some additional exercises or increasing intensity. So we'll look forward to that next week. Just continuing to build on that. I'm still doing really well, not really having any pain to speak of. So I'm really happy that I made the decision to go ahead and get a fitness trainer, personal trainer, whatever you want to call them, and really get the advice from someone that does this for a living. I'm also really happy with the progress that I'm making on sleep. I hit 7 hours and 27 minutes average per night this week. There were 2 nights that I didn't hit the 7 hours per night. One night was really close to hitting it. I think it was like 6 hours and 40 minutes. And then the next night, I didn't go to bed until really super late because I was editing one of these videos. And so I think that I only got like 4 hours of sleep, and we had to get up, we had plans, and then the next day, or excuse me, pretty much that same day because I went to bed so late, I ended up taking a nap. And so with the nap, it put me over the 7 hours, but I didn't get 7 hours consecutively, so I don't really count that. And then also I wore my CPAP 6 out of 7 nights. So still really good, much better than I was doing previously. Still aiming for wearing that every single night. I feel like if I wear it every single day, then my skin starts getting irritated where the mask touches my face. And I think it's just because my skin gets so oily throughout the night of wearing it. And I wash it and wash my face at night before I put it on and do my skincare routine. I'm not really sure what to do about that. Pretty much, I guess my answer has been to maybe take a break one night when I notice that my skin is starting to get particularly irritated. So anyway, if you have any recommendations for what might help, just leave it down below in the comments. I would love to hear. Now, the focus for this week was definitely meal planning, prep, and hitting my protein and calorie goals, because this is something I feel like every week I say that I haven't gotten back into it and I'm not doing as well as I want to. Also, I know for a fact that I haven't been hitting my calorie goals every day or my protein goals. So that is something this week that I really wanted to focus on because I feel like everything else is going really pretty well. Mindy Peterson, who is another YouTuber on a weight loss journey, had recently signed up with an app called Macro Friendly Foods. She had done, I want to say, like a little review on it and kind of talked about some of the recipes that she's doing. I feel like I get stuck in a rut with my own meal planning, and now I'm only cooking for my boyfriend and I, so it's a lot less expensive to go eat out than it was when we had 2 kids at home. I don't know. I felt like I needed some fresh ideas, especially for getting in more protein, because when I think of protein, I think like meat, cottage cheese, which is one of my favorite things, yogurt, and the higher protein yogurt, which is Greek yogurt, and I really dislike Greek yogurt. I can handle some of the flavored ones, but sometimes those tend to be pretty high in sugars. So, anyway, I decided to sign up for the macro friendly foods and give it a go. I signed up for the 3-month app subscription. Pretty much as soon as I started using it, I really liked it. I like their app, and you can go in there. I'll see if I can put a screenshot up here, but you can create a weekly meal plan for every day, stick in the recipes that you want to do, and then it also creates a shopping list of everything that's on those recipes, but then you can go ahead and X off items that you already have at home that you don't need on a shopping list. So that's really helpful that it kind of puts that shopping list together for you. From that point, I just took that shopping list and I do pretty much all my grocery shopping online and place orders, and then I just go and pick them up. So that's what I did. Some of the meals that I tried this week: a Hawaiian stromboli. Most of you probably know what this is. I've never had it before, so it was kind of tricky to roll the whole thing together. I think maybe I didn't roll my crust out quite well enough, and so it was kind of small and it felt overstuffed. But anyway, it still came out really good. Next time I probably would add a bit more salt to the pizza crust. And Elise has posted the recipe on her Instagram to the pizza crust, so I'll go ahead and link that below for you. Unfortunately, I can't list out all these recipes for you guys unless she has shared it on her Instagram, because it is part of the subscription that you would need to pay for. But I have a discount code that I can offer to you guys, and I will post it below. If you miss it, don't worry, it'll also be linked down below in the description, and I will probably flash it up again toward the end of the video. Also tried the chicken parmesan sandwiches, and this recipe was so good, so easy, and quick. If you need a good, quick weeknight recipe, then this is definitely it. Both myself and my boyfriend, who is on the pickier side of eaters, we both really enjoyed this recipe, so highly recommend that. I will post the link to the recipe below because she has also shared that recipe on her Instagram. So I'm so excited that you all will be able to see that recipe absolutely free. Next, tried the mini meatloaf cups, which is basically meatloaf made in muffin tins. These also came out so good. So far, I have been so impressed with the recipes that she is posting. I think that most of these recipes are going to be kid friendly, picky eater friendly. I ended up freezing half of it and they reheat really well. So just really happy with that recipe. It turned out so good. The next one was a creamy chicken ganache. I probably didn't say that right. Soup. It was really good. Nice and creamy soup. I've never had ganache. Butchering that word. I've never had that before and I really enjoyed it. We also tried the chicken parmesan stuffed shells. I love stuffed shells. I don't love the amount of time stuffing the shells takes. So not a quick and easy dinner recipe, but what I did, because I believe the recipe serves like 6 or 8 people, and so I put it into 2 separate baking dishes, and I cooked one for dinner that night and another for dinner another night, which I froze. So doing a little bit of meal prep for future weeks. Yeah, you'll see I got tired, started sitting down to stuff these shells. Really, that's my least favorite part. If I could come up with an easier way. The same night, I also prepped a cheddar bacon mushroom egg casserole. That is for my breakfast for the week. And I was somewhat hesitant about this recipe because it calls strictly just for egg whites, not the whole egg. And to me, egg whites can be pretty bland, but with everything else in this recipe, it just came out really good. I put a little bit of hot sauce on top of it in the morning after I microwave it, and yeah, it is just another great recipe and easy. You throw everything together, pour it into a baking dish, bake it, and then you have breakfast for the rest of the week. This recipe is also linked on her Instagram, so I will post that below because that means you all can get it for free and try it out. I highly recommend it, and if you end up trying it, let me know what you think. For dinner tonight, I'm actually making the slow cooker clam chowder. I love seafood. And I know that not everybody does, but if you're from the Pacific Northwest, you probably also really enjoy seafood. We have just so many good restaurants, access to fresh seafood. This recipe, however, does not call for any fresh seafood. So I'm really looking forward to this recipe tonight because another super easy one. Dump everything into the slow cooker, cook it for the day while you're at work, and then come home and it's pretty much ready to go. You add a couple more things and cook it for just a little bit longer, and then you're good to go. So I will let you guys know how that turns out. I'm pretty excited about it. And then also with that, going to serve baked hush puppies. And I've never made hush puppies before. I think I've had them once or twice, and it seems like it's just like a cornbread muffin. So it should pair pretty well with the clam chowder. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for this one because if it's good, I think it's going to be a staple in our house. So since getting a lot of my recipes and stuff from this Macro Friendly Foods app, I have been hitting anywhere from just over 100 grams of protein to 150 grams of protein per day, which is like amazing, as I'm doing so well. And that is not even adding in like any protein shakes or anything like that. So almost all of that protein is directly from Whole Foods, and they say that's the best way to get your protein in. Yeah, I'm just so happy with the way that this week has gone. I mean, I feel like I'm winning. I would highly recommend this app. A couple of things that come included with the app when you purchase is the app has over 600 recipes, including breakfast, lunches, dinners, side dishes, and desserts. They add new recipes every single month. You have the ability to create personalized meal plans and name them. You can search the recipes by course or ingredients or keywords. My second favorite thing about this program is that all the recipes are pre-logged into MyFitnessPal, so you can put in the name of the recipe and it'll pull in all the macros, calories, all that stuff, and you don't have to enter all these recipes into MyFitnessPal yourself. So that is such a time saver. I really like that. The recipes are also logged into an app called Macros First. I'm not personally familiar with that, but if you use it, it would be a benefit there as well. The cost to sign up for the app and have access to all of that is $12 per month, or if you pay quarterly, it would be $10 a month. So $30 for 3 months. I think that that's a really good deal either way, because for me, by doing my meal planning, it cuts down on the amount of times that we eat out. So really, if we just don't eat out one night per month, it essentially pays to have this app. Also, if you sign up using my discount code, which I'll post again below, then you get 10% off of that cost. She also offers a cookbook that has over 100 recipes. Depending on which version you buy, it costs anywhere from $20 to $40. So you can just get a digital version, you can get a hard copy version, or you could get a bundle that includes both. And lastly, she also sells access to past meal plans. So if you just wanted to buy like 1 month of meal plans, that cost is $15. For $15, I think I would probably just bump up and maybe purchase the cookbook or do the app, which is what I did. So I hope you guys give it a try. If you do, let me know what you think. Let me know if you try some of the free recipes that she has posted on Instagram. I think that once you try some of those recipes and see just how good they are, that you'll definitely think about signing up. I definitely think it's worth it. Starting to get cat hair all over me. If you've stuck with me this long, thank you so much. It feels like it's a little bit of a longer video today, but my weight loss for this week, I was down 2 pounds, and I definitely think that the proof is in the pudding there because I was really on track this week. So yes, down 2 pounds, and I'm down a total of 43.2 pounds. So less than 7 pounds to go now. Getting super close. I hope you all have a great week. I would love it if you would comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. Keep drinking that water, and we'll see you next week.